All right, so tell us what you consider to be your guiding principles. You know, I on that I try to keep it pretty simple. I try to in essence, I try to go with the flow and have an understanding in life that I have certain boundaries. And I think like, the easiest one that I would say that is very straightforward to me that, I try to practice with with the with very few people at this point is what I call like unconditional love, and those people I tend to like love like you know you know no matter what they do or where they go, I'm still gonna love them, and like those people are just those are people that I just love like unconditionally. Of course, like you know there's boundaries within that, but then there's like separate. Then there's like another boundary. There's people that I love, but they're a little bit more um not there's certain like if they can kind of come and go as they want, you know. And then see principles. Um I think principles are just kind of um
What are your guiding principles?
well, my guiding principle is unconditional love for some things. Guiding principles. What are my guiding principles? I just think it's things that we just kind of feel internally, It's just, um, you have trust, um, like authenticity. Um, I don't know, does that work?
That's great. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Okay, I'm looking at my cards. Just so you know,
Okay.
these are the ones I have. I have tell, I have continue, and become. So, I kind of know a little bit more since I've known you since birth. um, how did you come about, because one of the things I really admire about you as your sister is how you do talk to me about this idea of unconditional love. So,
Uh,
what could you tell me about unconditional love? And is that something you would want to provide for all people? Like right now, you only have it for a few people. I'm kind of curious who those people are, but also, and they're very lucky. But also, is that something that you want to grow to practice to where it's includes all people, even people who you think are bad or you are evil or
right.
yeah.
No, yeah, right now I only have a select few because that's the ultimate goal. Like I feel like unconditional love is, or learning how to love is like the purpose of life, right? That's like how I, and so you have to like first you start with a few people, and then you start to expand that, until it becomes like where you achieve like your goal of life of learning how to love unconditionally. But you can't just go out and love everyone unconditionally. I mean, at least I can't.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I start, with the people that are obvious, that you already know that you love them unconditionally, like, family and so forth.
what what do you think you lose to love someone unconditionally?